What is going on, everybody? I am back with another Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle, actually. This was a battle I had quite a while ago. In fact, it was at the X and Y midnight release because I went there with a bunch of friends. There was like a 5th gen battle kind of thing going on. And I went up with one of my friends and I got a Froakie plushie, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so, I decided just to upload this right now as opposed to when I had this battle, simply because this week is it's Thanksgiving week, and I really didn't have won't have too much opportunity to actually record a full length X and Y battle and upload that and narrate that and all sorts of shenanigans with that. So figured, this battle, it's a really short one since it was flat rules, so we only had 3 Pokemon each and it would go by pretty quickly, and it's quick upload, so might as well have this up just to keep uploads flowing ish, kind of. But yeah, I do have some X and Y battles that I can upload, so I will upload those as soon as I get those recorded. And yeah, so pretty much onward with the battle team preview thing, I guess. Team preview, you will see 3 Pokemon on the team preview, just because, like I said, this is flat rule. So both me and my friend, we saw 6 Pokemon on each other's team preview. We only choose 3. When I was looking at his team, I forgot what his other 3 Pokemon were, but I know that overall his team was relatively slow. And I saw the Reuniclus, I saw the Dusknoir, so I kind of figured that maybe he would have a Trick Room team, which is why I ended up bringing the slower Pokemon on my team, or the slower, heavy-hitting Pokemon on my team, being Tangrowth and Bouffalant. I was using my Are You Serious team because that's the team I had on my party. Didn't feel like switching it out all night, and just went with this. So I decided to stick with Omastar, Tangrowth, and Bouffalant as my 3 Pokemon, just because, like I said, it looks like he'll be running Trick Room, and I want to bring my Pokemon that can abuse his Trick Room as well. And Tangrowth and Bouffalant are my slowest Pokemon. Decided to bring my Omastar just because Hazards could be nice in this game. Not too sure, just because I haven't played Flat Rule a whole lot, so I don't know. But yeah, then Tangrowth just because I wanted a powerful special hitter, and then Bouffalant because I wanted a power physical hitter. And my Bouffalant is Choice Banded, and Tangrowth is Life Orb. So, really don't know what he's gonna bring. You can see what he brought because of team preview. Might as well move right on the game. So, like I said, I did bring my Omastar just because I wanted Hazards up. It would really probably help me depending on how much switches are forced. Won't really help if he has Reuniclus, just because, it's like Magikarp is like, hey, no damage. But anyways, he leads off with Jolteon as I lead off with my Zoidberg, my Omastar, and I don't want to take a Thunderbolt, so I'm going to go into my Tangrowth to take said Thunderbolt and just scare him off with whatever move or put him to sleep. Turns out he actually ends up predicting my switch out and goes for the Shadow Ball over something, predicting me to go into something. I want to say maybe Yuxi. That would make the most sense, but I don't have Yuxi, as you probably saw. So went for the Sleep Powder because I figured that he was going to switch out if he wanted to stay in. I know I could take any hit he has unless he has Signal Beam, which he apparently doesn't have. If he does, then he's probably choiced and had to switch out. But I ended up putting the Dusknoir to sleep on the switch-in, so if this thing did have Trick Room, then that pretty much nullified its chances to set that up. And put that thing to sleep, go for a Leaf Storm to barely miss it on the kill. He barely lives, and I'm going to take this opportunity to switch into my Omastar here because I want to get regenerated back on Tangrowth, and plus while this Dusknoir is asleep, I can just start setting up hazards. So decided to go for my rocks first, just because if this Dusknoir does want to switch out because he really can't do anything to Omastar, then it's going to die on the switch in. And I'm pretty sure his overall team didn't have a spinner, so it works for me. So turns out he wakes up this turn, goes for the Brick Break, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so it's pretty much like, hey, I could set up on this thing. So right here, he just decides to go for the Shadow Sneak, fearing that I'm faster than him, and he gets some last damage off of me before I kill him off with a Scald, Ice Beam, Hidden Power, whatever. But no, I'm just going to set up hazards, because like I said, he really can't do anything to me, so I'm just going to take this opportunity to be like, hey, I'm going to set up on you. So right here, I did decide to go for a Scald just because I felt like 1 Rocks and 1 Spikes was enough to carry me through the rest of the game. And hey, it works for me. So kill the Dusknoir off as he brings in his Reuniclus, so I didn't want this thing to set up Trick Room, so I was figuring, since I know that his last Pokemon is Jolteon, I pretty much just leave my Omastar in here for Death Water, as he does set up the Trick Room, assuring the fact that I was correct and saying that he had Trick Room. I don't know if that last sentence made any sense, but whatever. So he does manage to set up the Trick Room, goes for the Energy Ball, is obviously going to take out my Omastar. I don't care, just because, like I said, his last Pokemon is Jolteon, so Omastar is pretty much useless. And, yeah, so now I'm going to bring in my Tangrowth right here. And now, right here, this turn right here, I know I could take a Psychic just because I'm max HP. And, yeah, so I do take the Psychic, just barely live it, and I miss this Leaf Storm. That Leaf Storm miss was super, super crucial, because that means that I won't be able to KO... No, I will be able to KO this Reuniclus. But, actually, I don't know if the Leaf Storm would have killed the Reuniclus. I want to say it would. But either way, I miss a Leaf Storm. He kills off my Tangrowth, and I'm gonna be able to go for the Head Charge on this Reuniclus. Actually, I think the Leaf Storm miss did matter, because if the Reuniclus did live and I died to Life Orb, then I could have brought this thing in. I would have taken less damage from Recoil, and then the Trick Room would be up by now. No, it wouldn't, because the Trick Room goes away right now. So yeah, if I would have killed the Reuniclus, Trick Room would have been... Actually, I'm not sure. I just know that Leaf Storm miss really mattered. Actually, I kind of want to run a calc on that now. I'll probably have it up on the screen or down in the description down below, because I don't feel like doing annotations. But yeah, so pretty much the Leaf Storm miss, it was really kind of a slap in the face, because I'm still pretty confident it would kill either way, from 75%, which is around what he was at. So I would have been able to kill the Reuniclus. I would have my Boufflant in at full. I know that there's no way his Jolteon could have one-shotted my Boufflant unless he was Choice Specs, but even then, I'm pretty sure I'm max HP on my Boufflant, so I have confidence that I could have taken it. Not sure. I'll still have to run some calcs on it. I'm not sure. But either way, that was a fun game, Kyle. And yeah, so anyways, like I said, I do have some X and Y battles that I can upload, so I will have those up hopefully sometime next week. And yeah, so anyways, with all that stuff being said, thanks for watching, and peace.